This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and Hexbound, the witchy supplement for 5e on Kickstarter now. Hello and welcome back to the Gallant Goblin. We're exploring the Warlock tile sets this month and we're starting with the outdoor sets. We recently reviewed the new Town Square Terrain set, which gives you streets and sidewalks, and I wanted to show you how the marketplace here fits in with that. This set includes vendors and stalls, a wagon, and all sorts of other medieval town square scatter terrain. While we're still waiting for the Town Square tile set to hit stores, the marketplace is available now. So let's go ahead, open it up, and take a closer look. In this set, we have a bounty board, a set of stocks, a set of stairs for the gallows that can also be used as shelves for a market stall, a well, and a guillotine that hasn't been properly cleaned and sanitized. The guillotine, perhaps thankfully, does not have any moving parts, and the head hole is a little bit too small to fit most minis' heads through. You also get a nicely detailed fountain with a Poseidon-looking fella who never missed ab day at the gym, and some ominous-looking tentacle designs at the bottom, a two-wheeled hand cart, and a large town center bell. The bell is plastic like everything else and doesn't ring, but it does make for a fun encounter as the party must stop their foes from calling in reinforcements. The set includes 3 minis, namely a female merchant, an executioner who is very much on brand, and a male merchant desperately looking for a high five. One thing to note is that this set does not include the usual black bases for the minis. You can buy black bases separately on Amazon or at your local game stores, but it is an unfortunate omission. You also get a large and lovely market stall with an attached canopy, plus 2 sacks of grain. For whatever reason, one of my grain sacks was able to stand up vertically on its own without any problem, but the other one wouldn't. They're otherwise pretty much identical, and the canopy is large enough to fit in some minis underneath. Here is our gallows, because you can never have too many ways to execute someone. But of course, the gallows is another opportunity to create a memorable encounter. And if you have a PC who doesn't seem to understand that their actions can have consequences, having them arrested and marched toward the gallows with just a few minutes for their party members to rescue them can make for an encounter they won't soon forget. The noose is large enough to fit in the heads of some of the minis, but probably not a lot of them. And the gallows does have moving parts. While the obvious lever on the top of the figure doesn't actually move, there is a little lever on the back that does, and which triggers the little trap door. The door is sadly too small to let any medium-sized minis with bases actually fall through, but it's a cute idea. And here's the view underneath so you can get a more clear picture on how it works. You also get a series of crates and baskets that have some versatility. You get 3 rectangular crates with removable lids, 2 round wicker baskets with removable lids, a little market table with a lip on top to hold the crates and the baskets, and 4 square crates with removable lids. Now, what's pretty nifty about this set is you also get these crate toppers. You get a round pile of fish and a round pile of crab for the baskets. The rectangular piles include pomegranates and something called quins, which I've never actually heard of. And the square piles include parsnips, cabbages, lemons, and apples. They can all be placed in their respective crates. Note that you do have 3 rectangular crates, but only 2 toppers. And here's what a full market stall might look like once you put everything together. And with all the lids and the crates, you have a lot of room to customize it. Keep those lids on if the seller is offering something besides food. Maybe they sell cloth or hides or weapons or Beanie Babies or potions or board games. And you can load the cart up with various crates and sacks of grain. I really do like how most of the objects in this accessory pack work together to really bring some spark of life and flavor to your town or village scene. Let's take a look at the set out on the Town Square Warlock tile set in a few different configurations. Having a combat encounter with lots of innocent bystanders can really throw a wrench into your party's usual strategy. Suddenly that fireball maybe isn't the greatest option, and when innocents are getting mowed down, it suddenly ups the stakes, especially if perhaps those innocents then might rise as undead under their attacker's control. This set includes 2 things that I really want in a scatter terrain pack. First, many of the items can be the centerpiece of a memorable encounter. As we talked about earlier, you gotta rescue your friend from the gallows or the guillotine before the executioner does his thing, or you have to stop the guards before they have time to ring the bell. The other quality I appreciate is the usability of the items. Crates of foodstuffs can be found in marketplaces, but also in dungeons and forts and orc strongholds, farmhouses, witches' huts, everywhere. Who doesn't love parsnips? And bounty or quest boards are a staple of D&D and Pathfinder, so having a mini for that is pretty awesome. And the beautiful fountain gives you a great map centerpiece. Overall, this is maybe my favorite Warlock Tiles accessory set yet. You can pick it up for an MSRP of $49.99 like all of them on the WizKids store or at your gaming outlet of choice, and it is available right this very moment. A quick programming note, I was a guest on the Classic Gaming Brothers podcast recently. You can check out our conversation on the Baldur's Gate series, including the new Baldur's Gate 3 video game, as well as other new and classic games at the link in the video description down below or on your podcasting app of choice. That's the Classic Gaming Brothers podcast, and many thanks to them for hosting me. Next, we'll be taking a look at the Merchant's Accessory Pack as we need some shoppers for our marketplace here. Be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that. Now check this out. Our sponsor, Hit Point Press, is right in the middle of their Kickstarter for their new book, Hexbound, which is a supplement for 5e that provides a whole host of content centered around witches. You get 5 new, really detailed and robust subclasses, at least 4 new adventures, new minis, new battle maps, new spells, magic items, creatures, and lots of fun ways to customize your own witch familiar. And they're supplementing their book with new reference cards, including animated reference cards if they reach their stretch goal. If you know about Humblewood, then you know that Hit Point Press is just about the best in the business at making third-party supplements for 5e. The book, art, and minis are all gorgeous, and it's all supported with a new augmented reality app called the Arcane Eye for your phone that'll bring the book to life, which is 1, just fun, and 2, really convenient. Using our link in the eye in the corner of your screen or in the doohickey down below lets them know that we sent you, which helps us make more videos. That's Hexbound by Hit Point Press. And thank you for watching. Let me know which of the Warlock tile sets you want to see us review next. Angled walls, curved walls, full height walls, the kitchen accessories, torture chamber. Just let me know. I am open to suggestion. You can also come join us in Discord using the link in the doohickey below, or join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Liking the video and subscribing also helps us out a lot. For now though, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.